Welcome to the night vlog. When you look up in the sky, you see a blue sky, but you see birds. They're robot birds. Now, I'm Jeremy the entrepreneur. Now, this is the night vlog. The night vlog is, I'm just going to spew some freestyle at you guys for like maybe 10, 20, 30 minutes. And sort of this is like the sequel to, what do you call it? The sequel to the next Great Depression. I had a video next to my Dodge Charger sports car. So this is like a sequel to that if you think about it like that. So if you think about this as like a sequel to that, which is epic, I would say first you gotta do is subscribe for Jeremy the Entrepreneur. So subscribe for that. Now that you got the subscription down, this is like the Christmas special sort of deal. So I'm gonna be talking about like the next Great Depression. Uh, at the same time as talking about my Christmas, which is kind of depressing. But in January or right now it's December, you're probably seeing this in May, maybe, because I record the video sometimes later on. But you're going to see this a lot earlier than you usually do. So, my Christmas today, I was trying to find a car because right now I'm in a rental car because my Dodge Charger got repossessed. Basically, I couldn't make the payment no more, and I was like, fuck it, just take the car. I can't spend thousands of dollars fixing my sports car constantly. And I came to that conclusion kind of late after putting on 100,000 miles on my car. I came to that conclusion. And also, I'm seeing a lot of people also having the same issues where they were making a lot of money, and then now it's not like the good old days no more. Like your money can't go as far as it used to be, like before 2020, or like when my car payment was still low. I almost was done with the loan, but what was happening was the coolant was mixing with the oil, and I was like, hell no, man. I was like, hell no. Like this is definitely, the car is definitely toast. Like butter and toast. That car is toast, like butter, man, woman, that car is toast. So what I did is I called a repo truck. It got repoed. So today I was looking for cars, and I realized how the car market is totally, for a better words, fucked. So I was looking for a car in Philadelphia because the dealership that was going to buy the car with cash is closed for an entire week because they're celebrating New Year's Eve and all this other shit. They're not open till like the 4th. So I got to renew my rental for 250 more bucks a week. So this is taken away from my money that I would have in my savings, right? So I'm looking for a car. And today I was in Philadelphia, and the car that I looked at, the first car I turned on, it was like a Ford Escape, 2011. It was like $3,500. But I turned the car on, the car was like shaking, like about to blow up. I was like, the salesman guy, is like, the car drives good. The car drives good. I was like, you sure about that? And I was like, this car drives will probably blow up the next week. So I was like, nah, man. Let me just see the car I was trying to look at. So I look at the Jeep Cherokee. I get into it. The first thing I smell is complete. It smells like pot. It smells like some kids were smoking weed and driving really fast in the car and broke the handle. And the dash didn't work at all. I was like, how the hell are you trying to sell this for $3,500 if like the whole car is falling the fuck apart? And I mean, maybe it drives, I guess, right? I have no idea if the car's driven or not. I just see the dash not turn on. The When it's on park, it's in neutral. The handle was missing. I was like, that's the shit we got to deal with in life. We got to buy these cars from these, like, I wouldn't say that salesman guy is a scammer. He's like, how do you expect that car's probably worth only $1,000? I think it was like a 2015 Jeep Cherokee or 2010. I was like, that shit's only worth like $1,000 or something like that. You're not getting that pot smell out, dog. Yeah, I just got a chocolate milkshake too. But I was like, you're definitely not getting that pot smell out. It smells like straight weed in here. or it smelled like someone was dealing fucking drugs, driving really fast around Philadelphia. That's what this car was. So I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna pass on this. So I decided to pass on it. Unfortunately, I just drove home so tired of the entire day. Drove to the dealership, didn't realize they were closed. Trying to communicate to, which is the reason why they weren't answering the phones because they're not fucking. They don't put anything on their website, so I wouldn't know. So I still gotta wait another week now, like a couple days past it, to even buy the car. So it's just a whole process. The whole process is fucked. I mean, I'm just waiting forever trying to buy a car that may drive, may not drive. But the Hyundai that I was looking at, actually not so bad of what I see. The Hyundai I was looking at, it drove pretty good, but the door seemed like it had an accident, sort of. But I mean, it was like I negotiated down to $3,300. It was like was it 2010 Hyundai Elantra. The problem with those cars is they're easily stealable, so I'm gonna have to buy some security stuff for the car because I don't want my fucking car stolen. Because I'm buying the car straight with cash, so I'm just gonna put limited liability on it, I guess. Um, Maybe I should get full coverage, like the theft coverage on it, but who cares, right? Since the car's only worth $3,300, you know. Um, but car payments are so high. This is becoming the next Great Depression. Like I feel like we're in it right now. Not, I can't tell if we're gonna have another pandemic, just like 2020 when they had the riots and the pandemic and all this stuff combined into one. I was like, dude, I can't handle that again, man. Like, I don't want the store that like if I get a job, like since I'm unemployed, like as a manager, if I get another job again, like I don't want to shut down and me not being able to work again for like 5 or 6 months. I'm like too much mental energy, and this whole life thing is a lot of mental energy because you got to deal with like you see people complaining about their jobs 24/7 on social media, TikTok, and all this other stuff, and it really gets to you. And I want to make this night vlog from the kindness of my heart because I feel like it would be pretty fun to do a night vlog. Pretty dark out right now. It's only 7:32. Kind of cold out, but do I think the economy is going to get better or worse? I think it's going to get a lot worse. So this is just the beginning of all this. So imagine where it's like a tsunami wave, and this is just the beginning of the wave, and you're just seeing the beginning of the wave catch momentum, and it's going to be this huge fucking tycoon taking out the entire city soon. I mean, our main problems we're facing like 10 crises all together. And you might see some of these on my YouTube channel because I might post a video about it. But there are real issues like the dating epidemic. No one wants to date anybody. 50% of women are single, I think, or by 2030. That's one thing. Another pandemic may hit us. There might be there might actually be a global war because destabilization with the world. The minimum wage crisis. The wages are too low. People paying people $15 an hour when you need $30 to live. The cost of living epidemic. There's so many other ones like the obesity epidemic. The housing epidemic. There's so many things I could cover. Like, there's no reason why people should have two jobs nowadays. I mean, I like you doing YouTube. Like, YouTube's my passion, you know? And I didn't actually put this out there, but I'm just putting it out there in this video a little bit. I do want to get to the level of Mr. Beast a little bit. And a lot of people don't realize I started the same way Mr. Beast did. Dude, was making Call of Duty videos in 2007. My first YouTube channel was actually technically monetized back in 2007. I just stopped making videos. I was actually getting paid by YouTube in 2007. So I mean, when it first was, or no, was it? It was not 2007. I think it was 2010 when the Call of Duty phase was going on, and people were recording video while doing commentaries, and that was all of YouTube. That was what YouTube was. There was no vlogs, none of this. When the camera qualities increase is when you start seeing vlogs, right? Makes sense, right? When the new iPhones and stuff, you can start recording vlogs. That's when people start doing vlogs. But before that, it was just Call of Duty videos, dude. That was YouTube. Now, in the middle of this, request a Cameo. This is what helps me out a lot. DMs and also video replies. I do that all day. That's how I make my money. So if you want, the link is in the bio below to request a Cameo from me, and it'll be awesome. It's straight from me making a Cameo, and it's terrific. And also, after that, I'm not going to tell you to follow my Patreon because the Cameo thing is the most important. But if you want to do one and then the next one, subscribe to Patreon, then hey, that's all you. But I'm only asking for the Cameo because I love doing cameos, you know? So, where the hell was I in this video? In this night vlog of this nighttime, I'm trying to go for 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, maybe, who knows? So let's pick a topic. I wish I had my YouTube comments up to read you some of the YouTube comments because they're pretty funny. They're like, why? So some people were like, we were working Uber, we're only making $30,000 a year. I mean, like, how profitable are you doing Uber? Like, why don't you just get a job that pays you 15 bucks an hour, you know? But I understand people don't want to be caged to a 9 to 5 job. But people don't get it. The 9 to 5 job, like, even if we're like, let's say we're in the next Great Depression, there's another pandemic or whatever the hell's going on, and all the stocks drop and all that shit, and stuff starts going to zero, you'll find out real fast if we're in the Great Depression, because it's really easy to tell if we are. I mean, 2020, I wouldn't say it was a Great Depression, but it was pretty close. Like, having the riots and all that stuff. I still remember when there was cop cars on fire and people were jumping on top of the cop cars, the kids, and I was like, is this real life right now? I had no time to record a video or nothing. That shit was crazy, man. That shit was epic. No, no, not. I wouldn't say epic, but horrific. Of what I say, because I wasn't recording a video because it wasn't fun. I was trying to get out of the city. It took me like 2 hours to get out of there when they had the curfews. So if Philadelphia ever has a curfew, make sure you're not on the streets because it gets terrible. You don't want to be on the streets when there's a curfew in Philly and it's an emergency, state of emergency or whatever, and people are running around stealing stuff and robbing places. You don't want to be on the streets during those times. You definitely don't want to be on the streets when people are robbing and looting these places. And that's basically what 2020 was. And we think about these cities that were overran by the looters that lit the cop piercing on fire. What was that, Minnesota? So they literally set the cop piercing on fire. And that was just sad, man. The lack of respect. I mean, I don't appreciate the lack of respect from people nowadays because they don't respect anybody. You know, people care about themselves. They're out to get people. It's a pretty tragic world we're living in. We live in a world where the wolf eats the little sheep, and we're all little sheep, and the wolf's eating all of us. That's how I compare to the world right now. What I think is going on, like the wolf's just eating everyone, and the wolf is the super rich billionaires. The super rich billionaires are taking advantage of the $10 per hour worker or $15 per hour worker. That's why we need like universal basic income or something. You know, and I appreciate everyone got to the 15-minute mark here. Definitely keep watching because I'm trying to make some entertainment, epic content right here, guys. Leave comments below if this is epic, you know? So I may be changing subjects really fucking fast right now, but that's the fun of the night vlog. I can say whatever I want, freestyle, bro. You know, freestyle. So I was looking up NEET, neat. Basically, what that is a non-educated person that may live in their mom's basement that's currently not looking for education or a job, that's just playing video games all day. And I get that. And apparently there's 7 million of them in America. So there's these people that are either grown adults or they're 18, 19, 20, 23 year olds that live in their mom's basement or live in the parents' house or grandma's house, and they can't. They rather not pay the 1,500 rent, which I get, but at least have a job. I don't even care if that job pays you $10 an hour, dude. Find something. Go if you're not finding a $10 to $15 an hour job, like you should have a car, like something, you know. Travel the world, explore the world, go ask women on dates, do something, dude. Because staying at your parents' house all day long playing video games is like boring. It's lame. I mean, I play Call of Duty Zombies. Like, I get it, it's fun. But I've been only doing that because I had this Christmas time off. And I got my shit together, bruh. So I can say that confidently because I know I kind of have it together. Even though I'm unemployed, like, I know I can get a job. That's not a problem. So, like, I can get a job in a week. But I understand a lot of people getting fired or laid off. They've been before I go to the next subject, guys. Just give me a couple seconds. I'm trying to find my water bottle right here. The next topic we're talking about, guys, or gals, women, men, anything, cactus, whatever you want to identify yourself as. I welcome everyone on this channel, no matter what they are. You can be anything you want to be in life. You want to be a cactus, you want to be a bird, you want to identify yourself as a cheetah, a lion. Fucking go for it, bro. That's what I say. So, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about people getting laid off and fired. Also, I feel a lot better because I was drinking water. Because even when we're 17 minutes in the video, if you keep talking for like 30 or 60 minutes, you get like dehydrated, right? So I got to have my own rehydration moment with you guys and gals. So the Gen Z worker is what the boomers are saying. They're lazy. They lack work ethic. They lack maturity. They lack common sense, brain cells, and they're frankly never show up or show up extremely late. All these things, like if you want to become a manager at a restaurant or something like that, you showing up late is the number one thing that's telling them not to promote you. So just keep that in mind, guys. When you say it's okay to be 10 minutes late, they're never going to promote you to a manager, most likely. It's going to be fucking hard. I'm just telling you guys. So the work ethic part, hey, even as a manager, which I was a manager for Perkins, Bob Evans, Cracker Barrel, it gets, I wouldn't say stale, but you gotta keep it fresh. Like, you're the trend. You're setting the trend for the store that people love. People are looking for people that can people looking for trendsetters that can set them in the right direction. Like, maybe I'm teaching my crew work ethic, not to show up late, not to be frank of the words. I don't want to curse, but people that are stupid. I mean, stupid people. I'm preventing that from happening by educating my crew that may be stupid or not, but hey, at least I'm educating them, you know? God, train people, you know? Train people. A well trained crew makes the crew. If you're out in the middle of the Atlantic City, I mean, Atlantic Ocean, you're looking for the directions back home, right? If you're in the middle of the forest at nighttime, I don't even know what the hell that was. It sounded like a helicopter. But if you're in the middle of what the hell was I saying? The middle of the forest at nighttime, you find your way out with a flashlight. So there's always solutions in life, right? If you're broke and in debt, Find a job that pays money, right? So there's solution, problem, solution. So you got to think about all your problems in life. If your problems in life are your budget or your family, if your wife is nagging at you or your husband's nagging at you, if your boss hates you, like all these things, you can resolve some of these things. Maybe the boss hating you thing you can't resolve, but you can switch jobs, you can change jobs, you can tell your employer, I'm only going to be here for 6 more months. That's all you're going to see of me. You can say it like that. Maybe I want to be an entrepreneur. Maybe I want to travel the world in a McLaren or something like that. So, or maybe I want to be a crypto investor or a stock investor. Wherever you want to be in life, dude, you be wherever you want in life. But the point I'm trying to say is that you, not having work ethic or living in your parents' basement or parents' house and not having any skills at all isn't going to help you. So it's just not. Go out in the world, paint a picture, paint some art, become the next Picasso, Mona Lisa, paint the next Mona Lisa. Do something with your life. You know, sometimes we're depressed. I mean, I wouldn't say we're depressed, but like, are we in a depression? Definitely 100% we are. Not statistically, but I'm saying that it's harder to succeed in life than ever before. If you just heard what I just said, it's harder to succeed than ever before, ever. That's what I think. I'm gonna drink some water. Oh, hydration freaking feels good. Oh man, hydration feels so good. And the water I have today is nice, purified water. And I might need this because a lot of people around me are getting sick. I think they said 1 out of 45, 1 out of 80 people are getting COVID. So it's good to drink water sometimes. Remember, guys, if you ever have a viral infection, if you drink a lot of water, do not be dehydrated because that's what takes you down. That's what makes you, I believe, not giving medical advice or something like that, but if you're ever like throwing up or whatever like that, dude, hydration. You need hydration. So, yeah, water tastes so good. Tastes so good. And after this, as I get back to my point, I'm going to like CVS or something and buy my groceries for my tonight because I need to have some breakfast stuff because I keep eating Dunkin' Donuts every day. My iced coffee and my Dunkin', it's costing me like $8 a day. I'm wasting on coffee and a breakfast sandwich. So I'm gonna start making my coffee at home, buying cereal or something like that. And that's what I'm gonna start doing. What do I think? Where we are in my life? Where am I in life? I think I'm in the galaxy. I think I'm in outer space. I'm in Pluto. I'm flying to fucking Mars. That's where I'm at right now, dude. That's 100% where I'm at. The momentum you gain in life is everything. So the people that give you momentum is the people that you love, such as your family, friends, your girlfriend. If you don't have a girlfriend, you can ask girls on a date. I know it's social media ruined most of this for dating and stuff like that. Like, how is it this hard to find a partner? How is it this hard to find a girlfriend? It's this hard to find a person you love because the world is in a depression. That's what I think. Because when is it gonna start being easy in life? Because my life's been hard constantly, dude. Like, I'm trying to buy a car, like I said. The dealership's randomly not open for another week. Like, these things get thrown at you constantly in life, like car breaking down, stuff like that is unavoidable. Like, you break up with your girlfriend, whatever happens, you can't take all this stuff seriously. You gotta start taking stuff in the moment and using your full potential in life, unlocking your full potential like a puzzle. Even if you're in a depression or if the world is in a depression, we're in the Great Depression, right? So you got to think of your life as a puzzle. You're putting yourself together as a puzzle. You're grabbing the pieces and combining themselves to become what you want to be in life. Is a beautiful butterfly that you can fly away and be whatever you want in life, you know? Whether you want to be an astronaut, a scientist, a engineer. There's a lot of people that need engineers these days. Electricians, a fucking what do they call it? A traveling electrician, which is a super cool name. You just travel the world and be an electrician. It sounds pretty cool. I think you get paid like 140,000 bucks a year or something like that. You get some like vice president money shit for that. But the thing is, you don't want to take a job that's dangerous. Like Uber is danger. A little bit. Like stuff like that. Like don't take a dangerous job that can get you hurt. Because you gotta think of your life. If these people have two jobs, like they're saying, if you're working 70 hours a week, like 7 days a week, you can only do for that for so long. You're eventually gonna get so fucking burnt out that you're gonna not want to spend the money or enjoy your life at all. So don't get burnt out. Enjoy your money, enjoy life, socialize. I know I've been missing the socializing part in my life. I keep missing it. So this past New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, I enjoyed my time with a bunch of friends in Phoenixville, and we partied and stuff. And I met a lot of great people. I had a great time. It was fucking awesome, dude. I was not saying I was drinking twisted teas because I'm not. I gotta follow the YouTube TOS or whatever terms of service. I can't mention alcohol, I don't think. I'm not sure. But yeah. So I was having a great time. And get this, the person at the bar was trying to take, if I did or did not have alcohol, they were trying to take that from me. So if I didn't or did not have twisted teas, they were trying to take that from me, which is apparently they can lose their license or something like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. But it's like, man, it's like there's always someone that's hating on you. I don't know who the fuck it is, but there's always someone that's trying to hate on everyone or they hate themselves. You know, that's what it is. Maybe they hate themselves, maybe they don't. You just separate from these people. Just don't be around these people. They hate everybody. The people that talk shit on everyone, stay away from those people because they're shitty people. You don't want those shitty people in your life. You don't want them in your life. You don't want them next to your family. You don't want them to be your friend. I'm telling you guys, you do not want these people in your life. It's frank of words. It's not cool. It's like sucks. You don't want these people. Bad news. Just like the fake news is worse than the fake news. Bad news. Bad day, bad news, bad people. Form groups of good people. Form people that want to stay by your side for the next 5 to 10 years, and be your friend. They're the people you want next to you that will be for you. They're your day ones. You need day ones in life. And that's what I think. I think people need to have more day ones in life, and that's just truth. People need to start enjoying themselves and stop hating on everybody. People need to stop hating on everyone. But now, request a cameo. Like I said below, I respond every single day to everybody. I try to, and a message and video replies I do. Right. Link is in the bio. Like I said. Thanks for watching. It's been 30 minutes. I'm kind of tired. I just want to enjoy my day. So, thanks for watching. Awesome. Thanks, guys. See you in the next video. See you in the next night vlog.